Here is one most important question I get almost all the time. Whenever we say something about masturbation, I get this question all the time. I always get this question, and I'm wondering, is this even possible? But I've decided to answer it today just to clear all of your doubt, particularly those that are into masturbation, who are addicted to it, so that you will know what to do and how to take care of yourself. I don't know if you get. Now, this question I get all the time is: does masturbation shrinks or reduce the size of your penis? Yes. As important as this question sounds, a lot of people still don't understand it. And that is why I want to throw more light on it so that you understand it. Because I have come to realize that most men find it difficult, or I don't know if I'll call it difficult or shy, to visit the hospital, visit their doctors, and ask some of these questions. That is why I've taken out my time to answer it. Now, masturbation cannot reduce or shrink the size of your penis. What enhances or what influences the size of your penis is your hormones, your blood flow, and genetic. Let me break it in details. If your father, your grandfather, and the rest of your lineage have big penis, there is every possibility that you inherited it from them. Yours cannot come and be small. It is a lineage thing. It's an inheritance. There are people that in their lineage they have big ones, they have long ones. Now, if blood is not flowing to that place, if the blood flow is not flowing the way, excuse me, it should flow to that place, it can reduce the size and the functionality. I don't know if you understand. It can reduce the size in the sense that because blood is not flowing to that place, it is not getting enough nutrient. It starts shrinking, it starts reducing, which makes the activeness shrink as well. It stops being active as it should be. It stops being as erect as it should be. You start experiencing erectile dysfunction, and then so many other things will come from there. And then it has to do with your hormones as well. If you are not eating well as a man, you don't rest well, you don't sleep well, you don't take good care of yourself as a man, it will start shrinking. If you don't eat good food, if you don't take good care of yourself, and then another thing that can lead to it shrinking is those people that smoke. If you're a chronic smoker, if you're a chain smoker, if you smoke a lot, it can reduce it. And then diabetes as well. If you are a diabetic patient, it affects it like no man's business. And the moment it starts affecting it, every other thing will come from there. So in most cases, masturbation has nothing to do with the size. Now, before I even round up, let me even say this. No matter the cream you like buy or the drug they sell to you, it can never increase the size. The size is already follow come, which means however you met the size, that is how it's meant to be. There is no point trying to increase what has already been as it should be. Rather, what you should do is learn how to use what you have. Learn how to satisfy your partner with what you have. Learn how to be contented with the one you already have. Because the size of a penis has nothing whatsoever to do with the satisfaction. A lot of you think that once you just have a big and long penis, it's going to make her satisfied. No, they are different. It does not even enhance romance. In fact, a lot of times it's going to make ladies to avoid you. So the one you have is perfect. All you need to do is learn how to use it. All you need to do is study your woman's body, know where to touch, know how to touch it, and all of that. You will find out that that inferiority complex is going to drop. Because I feel like a lot of you don't even know that the size you have is enough. I don't know why you want to increase it. By the time you start taking all those things you take to increase it, you end up damaging the already existing one. You will end up damaging it in a sense that it will no longer stand. It will no longer you start experiencing erectile dysfunction, and then you'll be shy of telling people about it. That is where your problem starts, because a lot of men are usually very shy to go to the hospital. It does not reduce it. Masturbation does not reduce the size of your penis, but that doesn't mean that it is good for your body. I know, because I said it now, a lot of you that are chronic masturbators have already started rejoicing. You think that, okay, since nothing is, it does not really mean it's good for your body. It does not mean it's good for your health. It does not mean it's good for your sexual life. Most times, those of you that are even addicted to the masturbation of a thing find it difficult to be attracted to the other gender. In fact, you end up not enjoying sex the way you should, because no matter what you do, if you have not masturbated, you don't feel satisfied. And before you know, you start getting embarrassed because you will start wanting to do it in public, and that one is a different case on its own. But the main point of this video is that masturbation does not shrink, but just make sure that you reduce smoking. That's if you're the smoking type. Just make sure you reduce smoking. Make sure you reduce your intake of alcohol. Otherwise, it is going to shrink and it's going to start having dysfunctions. You are going to start at an early age and start taking erectile drugs, and that is going to finally destroy you. That one is going to finish you pata pata. All right. If you have watched this video to this point, please don't forget to give me a follow, a like, a comment, and a share. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.